Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? Loog Nation! Hey everyone, it's Mr. Will with Loog Nation, where future guitarists start. And today we're working on a classic, fun kids song, Do Your Ears Hang Low? It's a folk song from the Americana era. You can look up the history on it. It's kind of fun to think, oh yeah, Continental Soldier, we're talking about like before America was America. So this is a pretty old song. Okay, let's get into it. There's 2 chords, there's 2 beats. It's very easy. Hey Beat. Speaking of beats, Beat is here to help us learn the song. Thanks, Beat. Yeah, well, let's show them how to do these 2 chords, and then we'll get into strumming. Great. Here's your 2 chords. C. If you've been with me before, you know this C chord. It's in a lot of our beginning songs. This C chord is made with our first finger on the 2nd string, the middle string, on the 1st fret. And the goal is that we're making an O shape with our hand, right? That we're trying to be chomping monsters instead of like quacking ducks. Yeah. The reason is when we lay our fingers down, we mute the other strings. There's that quacking duck. But when we're doing a circle and trying to touch the tip of our finger to the pad of our thumb through the guitar, we get a much cleaner sound. So practice that. Chomping monsters out there. Thanks, Pete. Okay, our next chord is a G7. It's a very easy chord to move to because we're just moving our one finger from one string to the other string on the 1st fret. There we go. Yeah. Right, Beat. We're using a G7 to give that kind of twangy, folky sound as compared to a regular G chord that's played on the 3rd fret 1st string. The G7 is a very common chord used in folk and blues, and you might as well learn it because there's going to be in a lot of other songs. It's going to be in a lot of other songs. All right, so those are our 2 chords, C and G7. And let's follow along as we put it together in the progression. I'm going to use quarter notes to start, and we're going to count to 2. So we have C, change, go back, change, change. All right, that was pretty easy. Yeah, Pete. That one section is the hardest part, going from a C to a G7 to a C. Now that's a practice point. Let's get into it. Strumming and changing, strumming and changing. We can do this several times to get good at it. C, G7, C, G7, C, G7, C, G7. You can pause the video right now and practice that as much as you want to get really good at changing in tempo on the beat. Great. So that's the hardest part about the song, is moving from a C to G7 back to C, one beat at a time. Let's jump into some other strums that we could do. We could double the strums in doing 1/8 notes instead of quarter notes. So there you go. I was strumming down strums twice as fast as the quarter notes. Yeah, Beat, we could do the other type of eighth note, which is a straight eighth note. In fact, I want to one-up it and give us a shuffle eighth note, a long, short feel. You see how here I've got a dash and a dot to indicate that we're holding the downbeat just a little bit longer than the upbeat, which is quick. So we have long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, and it sounds like this. Cool. This is a more advanced strum, and I think it's fun to learn and to challenge yourselves to get to that point. And as family members, if you're both playing at the same time, one of you could be doing quarter notes, and the other one could be playing these eighth notes or the shuffle eighth note. All right, time for a play along. Here we go. I'm going to do quarter notes. You can play whatever strum you like, and Beat is going to be here with your chord changes. Thanks, Beat. All right, let's go. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them o'er your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? Great job! That was Do Your Ears Hang Low. You know how to play it, and as a family, you can play whatever strum you like as long as you play together and count and sing together. Have fun. This is an easy lesson for you all so we can enjoy playing and build our confidence as we change chords and learn new songs or learn songs that you know to sing, but now we know how to sing and play. It's great. If you're having a great time, please hit the subscribe button. We're here every Thursday at Loog Nation with a new lesson, and Beat and I would love to see you every week. And thank you so much in advance for hitting that notification bell, and also, if you would like to tell us what song is your favorite song, leave it in the comment below, and we will make a lesson on how to play it on the Loog. So, go ahead and tell us what song is your favorite right now. And we'll see you next Thursday on Loog Nation!